he was kind of the priest guy who went crazy, started saying some weird things. Y'all came down here. There were 3 prisoners tied up, bunch of zombies. Y'all killed them all. Where we left off, we kind of, because it was already like almost 1 a.m, so we kind of just wrapped up quickly. I told y'all there was nothing else of interest in here. I think y'all had already kind of looted the bodies and everything, found what y'all were going to find. So I'm going to change one thing because I probably didn't play it right, but Gustavo, when you put the staff behind your backpack, remember when you had the big antler ears and stuff and the skull head over here? I would say you definitely noticed when you held the staff and you kind of put it back there, you can sense there's a power in the staff. It's not just a weirdly decorated staff. You definitely notice there is some sort of you get a magical sense of there's something about it that's more powerful. It's not ordinary.
Okay.
So that's what I told y'all last time too. I said there's nothing else of interest in here. We're just gonna, when we pick up next session, we're going back to whatever the dude's name was, Sir Alistair or whatever his name was. I believe it was Sir Alistair Alistair Bowl that gave y'all the quest here to come do all this. So we were gonna return there. Before y'all return, I'm gonna say in this moment, kind of as everything settled, y'all looted the bodies. Gustavo, in your rage, you felt a greater connection to this area, this specific room than you've ever felt before. When you entered into that rage, that connection you feel to your ancestral lineage here, here in the island of Cholt has been stronger than you felt before, but specifically when you came in this room, you felt a greater connection than you felt before. In fact, Monty as well, when you stepped in here, as you've been studying the tome that was given to you by Sir Clevin, when you went off to the monastery and you were studying the Book of the Dead there, that trained you in the ways of death and life. When you entered this room, now that the battle's sort of subsided, you feel that there's a great sense of death in this room as well. You almost can tangibly feel it. Suddenly, as everything's gone calm, Gustavo, you see a spirit-like figure appear in front of you, as you've seen before when you've entered your rage, how you sort of get flashes and visions of your ancestors here. This is more solid, more tangible, more clear than you've seen before. Almost as if you're seeing in front of you something play out that happened long ago. Almost, if you can imagine with me here, kind of a R2-D2 playing the hologram, of Obi-Wan recording here. I mean, this is like, it's almost like a reenactment of something that's happened here before. And in fact, it's so strong, it begins to appear in front of all of you. And you all see this apparition of a bugbear standing up on the pedestal, kind of up in this upper chamber where Viplo was performing the ceremony. And as that spirit appeared, another spirit appears in front of it, and it appears to be a man wearing long robes. You can't get a clear picture of his face. Some of the details are sort of hidden, but you can tell this appears to be a human man who's speaking with the bugbear. But around his arm, you see very clearly what appears to be what you can only imagine as the reconstructed Dreamer's Amulet. These 4 pieces that you've been collecting here, it almost appears to be wrapped around his arm. You can see very clearly almost the snake tail wrapped around in the way that Half Moon body shapes around his arm, and then the coil that goes around his hand with the head of the serpent kind of right above his head. And clearly the bugbear and this man are speaking with one another, and they shake hands as if they've made some agreement. And suddenly it wisps away and disappears, and all around you in the floor where you're at, you see sort of ancestral spirits pop up, and it seems to be bugbear surrounding all of you. You can kind of see it almost kind of makes you jump a little bit in which the way they all appear around you, and they're paired off in twos, almost as if they're training sword fighting with one another all around you. And again, up on the pedestal, you see the man with the serpent wrapped around his hand, standing up above, almost as if he's overseeing all this training. Right next to the man on the pedestal, you see another man, pretty large in stature, standing kind of just beyond his shoulder, or just behind him, as if they're both watching this display in front of them of the training going on. This other figure that appears behind the cloaked man seems taller, broader, looks like a veteran of war, wearing broad armor, heavy armor, long hair coming down, a kind of stash right above the lip. Has a great sword at his hilt. It does remind you of someone that you've seen before. Bears a somewhat of a resemblance almost to Dieter.
Dieter.
Not saying it. I'm just saying bear. I mean, you almost see it, get a sense of it. It appears very similar.
Too good to be there.
Suddenly, that scene all dissipates as well. It all almost kind of just vanishes.
And we couldn't hear anything they were saying. We could just tell that they were talking.
Yeah, it's almost just like a reenactment. You know what I'm saying? Like you're seeing this play out in front of you, almost like a scene from the past, but there's no words being spoken, just almost sort of quick motions. You know what I'm saying? Where you kind of see a scene set in front of you, and then it dissipates, and then another scene sort of comes up in which the man in the robes again appears on the pedestal again, speaking to a bugbear again. While they're not speaking, you can't hear anything. You can see by the body language, there almost appears to be a disagreement or an argument. As the bugbear turns to leave, the man in the robe stabs him in the back, and he falls dead in front of him. No, the man in the robes with the serpent wrapped around his arm.
Okay.
Stabs the bugbear in the back. Off in the distance, you do see what appears to be almost two little halflings standing off kind of in the distance around the corner. And that scene fades away as well. And then suddenly, one more spirit apparition appears, standing almost back where Ted is in bear form, almost kind of right behind him up there. And he looks right at Yastava and points at him. And then almost quickly just turns his hand over as a come follow me. And he turns and he walks straight through the wall down here at this corner post. Y'all all had a little bit of an uneasy feeling as this all took place in front of you. And as soon as that spirit disappears behind the wall, it's almost like a return to normal. Like the eerie feeling sort of fades in front of you.
He was telling Yastava to come follow him?
He just pointed at him, turned his hand and kind of motioned as if, follow me, and turns and walks straight through the wall.
What did that guy look like?
Looked like a bugbear. I mean, in terms of features, I go, it's hard to say specifics because it's almost a little bit of an apparition. I go, it's definitely the most real you've seen. But in terms of very fine detail of like what they might look like is a little bit faded because it's a little bit ethereal, a little bit ghostly. It's more of a general shape that you get.
But it wasn't a man in the robes or armor or anything. It was definitely a bugbear.
Not the last one. Yeah, the last one was definitely a bugbear.
Gotcha.
He had a great axe in one hand, like almost like a long wooden staff. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a halberd. It wasn't just like an axe in one hand. This was like a two-handed great axe, but he was holding it in one hand as he motioned to you, and he walked straight through the wall.
I'll just look around and notice that everybody probably saw what we all just saw.
I guess Ted telepathically told absolutely. That was kind of weird, man. Kind of weird. I don't know kind of shit you've been through.
I'm gonna pull this little staff out of my back and ask if anybody can look at this. Because I got a bad feeling about it, or a strange feeling about it.
Can we look at it?
I mean,
You can certainly look at it.
Does anybody have identify items, spells?
I don't.
I have the sword and longbow spell.
So that's what that staff will look like.
Is that the staff that the apparition bugbear was carrying?
No, that's the staff that Vipla was carrying.
Yeah,
The priest
it was,
y'all
it was not the same one as the apparition we just saw witness.
No, he had like a giant great axe in his hand.
Well, first off, I'll just try to. Did everyone just see that?
I'm gonna raise my hand.
I would just nod.
I'm gonna growl like a bear.
Monty, you get a sense that a lot of death is taking place in this room.
I would tell everybody that, and then I'd point at Gustavo and tell him he's been marked by death.
I will look at Monty and be like, my whole life. I'll put that staff back in between my armor and my back, since nobody else is doing anything with it. Be like, Dieter?
Yeah.
So, sorry, I was upgrading my phones. If y'all see me at that.
There was a guy that was, he looked a lot like you, buddy.
Oh, this is very common. I mean, people have swords.
Yeah. But y'all see that guy wave me through the wall over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go kind of touch the wall. Can I inspect the wall over here where he went in?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
I'm gonna go over there too.
Not solid for me.
While this is happening, I'm going to pull out some of the good berries and kind of offer them to the group.
With a 2 for investigation, it appears to be a solid wall for you.
I want to go look too, since I guess that's an investigation for me as well.
Yeah, 17.
No.
You touched the wall where the apparition went through. I mean, you know exactly the spot that it walked straight through the wall, and you touch it, and you kind of begin to feel around it. You know, is there any spacing? Is there any wind blowing? Because as y'all entered this room, y'all went through walls that you could feel wind going through. It appears to be solid. You don't sense any cracks or wind going through it, but you kind of tap on it, kind of as you begin to kind of knock on the wall and see it does appear to be there's a slot where it sounds almost hollow. It doesn't sound as solid. You know, you get a different sound as you knock on it in that location than you do others.
I tell Ted to charge it. Hit it with your head, Ted, at a run.
Is there any air gaps between that or?
So Yastava didn't feel any when he was investigating it. He kind of felt around it. There didn't seem to be any cracks where wind would go through. Like it seemed like a solid wall all the way across, but he did notice it sounded almost empty behind it. You know, there was a different sound when he knocked on that portion than the rest of it.
Okay, I'm gonna go like y'all told me to, and get a little run and start and ram my head into it.
Strength check with advantage.
All right. Strength check. There you go.
Oh, also I moved your wild shapes underneath your character as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I can start filling that with different wild shapes.
So, okay, I'm looking at saving those. Missing
Or just a normal strength check, but with advantage.
There we go. I gotta take my note for good berries off here. I'm sorry. It's been a while, but I can't find it. Up here. Never mind. Uh,
13. So you back up and you begin to charge forward, as they said, and as your head hits, you just go tumbling right through the wall. It breaks down, so there does appear to be a room behind the wall. So you kind of break through. I'm gonna need you to roll a dex save for me though.
dex saves.
With the 13. Yeah, you're good. All right, you managed to catch yourself and come through, but there does appear to be almost like a. It's not large. I don't have it drawn on the map, but I go imagine kind of the space of this pedestal y'all are standing on. There almost appears to be another room behind this wall of the same size and dimensions there behind it.
Hey, damn it. Okay. Never mind.
I just poke my head in and kind of give him a little growl. I don't know if he can speak common. Just growl at the bear. See if he's okay.
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
There's no people back there. I mean, this clearly is a room that has been walled off long ago. They definitely erected this wall over it and sealed it off as though they were sealing off this chamber a long time ago and for good.
Okay. I'll telepathically tell Gustavo.
I'll certainly go take a look.
Seems clear. And then I'll purposely not get out of his way.
Anybody else going in?
I'll go in. I tell you, Gustavo Death wants him to follow you. Wants you to follow him.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll go in.
I think I'm already in there.
Yeah, you're already in there.
Yeah.
Cal, what you doing?
I mean, I guess if everyone else is going in, I'll go in.
So as you walk into the kind of, it's a very short, just like 10 feet hallway, and then it opens up into that bigger chamber. There does appear to be another pedestal at the back of that chamber, similar to the one that Viplo was on. Not necessarily an altar, but somewhat of a pedestal. It's very dirty. Obviously, nobody's been back here for probably a couple hundred years at this point. As y'all walk over and kind of examine, y'all are looking around, you do notice what appears to be almost a very old, very rudimentary sort of cave drawing across the back wall. You know what I'm saying? That entire sort of
like a mural.
I mean, it's the same size as this sort of pedestal. It's almost a 55-foot long wall, 10 feet high, and it's just like a long cave drawing of as y'all look at it, you kind of get a semblance of it's trying to tell a story. Sitting on top of the pedestal, there is a golden feather. It almost looks like a quill that you would use to write in ink with, sort of almost hovering. You know, just the tip is like touching the pedestal, but it's standing almost upright. Appears to be pure gold in fashion. And surrounding where the quill is touching, there almost seems to be like the closest thing you can think of is almost like prayer beads or meditation beads, like a necklace. Think of almost like a rosary. You know what I'm saying? How it's got the various beads that wrap around it, sitting on that pedestal. And they appear to be. Each bead is split in color between black and white. And right at the front, there's one particular bead that is much larger than the others, and the black and white color is almost swirling and in motion on there.
The big mural on the back wall.
Yep.
Is there anything that we might recognize?
You can pick between history, religion, or arcana. Any one of those, roll a check for it.
History, religion. They're all equally.
In fact, everybody, you can pick between history, religion, arcana, but everybody, if you're looking at this mural, everybody can roll a check for this one.
They're all -1 for me, so 50.
Better all 0 for me.
I'll roll just a second.
Oh snap! Nat 20.
Okay.
Well, I mean, not exactly the thing I want to roll a nat 20 on. I'd rather that be for an attack or something like that. I rolled a history check. I know lots of history shit.
I actually think it's really cool that you rolled the nat 20 on this.
Oh, the guy from another planet?
Yeah, because I'm sort of breaking the rules a little bit here. I'm working on everybody's backstory and how to tie them all in. But this is actually kind of cool. You rolled a nat 20 here, so y'all all get a general sense. Everybody kind of looking at it has enough knowledge and history to sort of understanding the basics of the story. While you might not be able to pick out the details of everything, y'all get a general sense. And yes, I do plan on actually drawing rudimentary cave drawings to display and put this in here at some point. I just didn't have time last night. But you get a general sense of, as you're looking at the wall and kind of looking through it, and Cal being of a superior intellect and analyzing and dissecting logically languages and things of that nature, as he begins to read it, he examines, there does appear to be, the broad story of this is that there appears to be these humans who encounter almost what appears to be a snake-like god. Because of the large nature of the snake drawing, you would assume, Cal assumes this is almost of a godlike being, the way it's portrayed in the cave drawing. And the next sort of frame, these men almost transition into being snake-like themselves. There seems to be a meeting between these snake-like people and what Cal would assume to be Bugbear. In the next frame itself, there appears to be a union between the snake-like people, the Bugbear, and then Cal notices something that he did not expect to see. But in the next frame, there almost seems to be a portal opening, or what the drawing would indicate as some sort of gateway, some sort of opening, and there's depictions of some sort of humanoid creatures that appear to almost be centaur-like, wielding spears, very similar to what his body structure and weapon of choice would be as well. In the next frame, these centaur-like people have built structures. You see the ziggurats being built. You see the snake-like people ascending to the top of the ziggurats in the next frame. Next thing you see the Bugbear in chains with the snake-like people above them. And again, this depiction of this snake-like god even higher. The next frame you see almost these warrior-like people again coming through some sort of gateway or portal. And the way it's drawn, it almost seems to be like shadows, like a man with a shadow standing next to him. As this story goes on and on and on, frame by frame by frame, you see what essentially seems to be a story of these humanoids worshiping the snake-like god, becoming almost snake-like themselves, enslaving sort of these bugbear-like creatures. You see these otherworldly creatures coming from other places to here. And at the end of this story, you see as the frames go on and on and on, you see at the end of this tale, this snake-like god almost devouring the very planet itself.
Yeah, I'll relay that to them. I'll say, have you ever seen the movie Stargate?
I haven't seen many plays.
I've read that scroll.
I don't read good.
We have time, my friend. We have time. I shall teach you.
So you get a general sense this is sort of an apocalyptic type story being told.
Yeah,
I mean,
sound like it.
Dieter's going to kind of wander over to the frame with the Shadow Warrior people and just kind of look at it a little closer.
So you rolled a 15.
Mm-hmm.
I would say there's something about it. Again, this is very rudimentary. It's obviously centuries years old, hundreds of years old. But something about it does sort of connect with you. Almost a familiarity of you go, this seems too coincidental.
I'll walk up behind Dieter and ask him if anything here rings a bell.
Actually, hold on, before you answer that, Dieter.
I can stay here. Shut the door.
You put the search bar up top, down low on that new update, and jack me up.
You can change it back.
Oh, I did. Trevor had told me, but I totally forgot.
That was the first thing I did. I was like,
Yeah. Dude, I opened up. The first thing I opened it up, I was like, "What the hell?"
yeah.
I was
I'm
like,
like,
we
what
doing here?
moron in Q&A thought that was gonna be a good idea?
Yeah, they're sitting around the break room going, "You know what we're gonna do?"
No, he just had a really loud mouth and he talked a lot, and they're like, okay, we'll just do it. And then they fixed it. They're like, we'll put a fix in. Probably what happened. Yeah, that was garbage.
What are y'all talking about?
On iOS 15, isn't it? When you're on the searching on the internet, the search bar is on the bottom. instead of
Oh,
the
yeah.
top. Yeah.
Still fucks me up. I've had it for.
You can change it, man.
Yeah, you can change it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, just
That's
double
what,
A.
that's what we were talking about.
The double A's on the left side of the search bar,
Yeah.
tap it once and
and it moves to
tell,
top.
tell it to go to top.
Motherfucker.
All right.
Go top
Okay.
address bar. I'll be damned.
All right, so I believe Gustavo asked you if,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
basically, what do you make of this?
Without saying a word, I'll turn and face Gustavo, and then I'll summon my echo like right in front of his face, and I'll say, "Those are Echo Knights."
I'll look at him. I'll kind of nod and be like, "Yeah, I know exactly where I fit in this story." And I'll walk away. And I'm gonna go to the Golden Feather.
All right, what are you doing with the golden feather?
I'm gonna take it off the pedestal.
As soon as you pick it up, Monty actually recognizes this a little bit. As he was studying the tome in the temple when he separated from the party that one session, he came across a peculiar passage in that tome he was studying about death and life. in which he noted here in Chult there are these sort of magical quills that when monks from time ago used to perform these ceremonies with these magical quills where they would almost become a tattoo on the wearer or the one the ceremony was being performed on that would grant some sort of power or ability.
So
He
what
believes
happens?
this. He
what happens
believes
when I
this
grab it?
golden quill is probably resembles what he read about.
I'm just gonna pick it up and kind of look at it. Kind of like anybody?
I
want this?
would have relayed that information to everybody, I guess.
Well, I will hand this to Monty.
But didn't he say at the pedestal? Is there something on the pedestal other than the quill?
It's
like
like a
a-
rosary looking necklace.
Like beads of like a
Oh,
necklace.
I thought he said it was something that was like ink.
The quill, the feather itself is almost like a quill feather, you know, that somebody would write with in olden times where they would dip the feather in ink and write.
Oh, okay, I thought you said it like physically was quill and ink.
Oh, no, sorry. So to clarify, what I'm saying here is that feather and what Monty would have read in the tome is that this feather is actually a magic item. That when a ceremony, that monks in olden times performed a ceremony in which this magical quill would actually become ink on the skin, like a tattoo, that granted a certain power or ability.
Can I try it?
Sounds like somebody's getting a tattoo.
Gustavo, do you want a tattoo?
Of what?
I'm not gonna lie to you, probably a cock and balls.
Can you tattoo a hairy piece?
This is a symbol of power where I'm from.
Yeah.
So as Monty convinces Yastava to attempt this ceremony because he believes it's similar, Trevor, you now should see an item under your character tab.
It's not like an overt cock and balls. It's like a Picasso cock and balls, like a triangle and a couple of two little circles, and then some smaller triangles that represent splooge.
It's like a 3D, digital cock and balls.
Yeah.
So did that show up in your journal, Trevor?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay. So I would say Monty, being very new to this, does sort of remember the tome. He actually still has it, so he sort of does a quick refresh of what he read in the book. And as you agree to attempt to perform, to allow him before the ceremony, the monk begins to make some movements, and the quill does in fact begin to sort of glow, and then it becomes ink on your skin. You get to choose where and what it takes the shape of, but as you can read there, you'll see what it does, what abilities it grants you.
Okay.
So the quill does magically become like ink on your skin.
Is this like a one-time deal?
No. I believe it should say once a day.
Okay.
If it does not, I'll add that, but it should say.
It's fine. I understand now.
That's it.
He's a fan of the whisper.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right. Okay.
So I have a. It's a small penis tattoo now.
I see. I drew it on the map for you.
All right.
Monty, I would also say the meditation beads sitting on the pedestal do pique your interest, as they do appear to be almost something you've seen as that other monks have been depicted as wearing.
Yeah, I was gonna grab those if nobody else wanted them.
What's that? Oh, the beads? Yeah.
Beads.
I can't pick them up. Yeah. Don't fit around my neck currently.
Oh, I see the tattoo.
So Monty, as you pick up the beads and place them around your neck, you should see something appear in your journal as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need another whiskey with all these whispers.
Is it freezing over there yet?
Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah, it should get there before here.
34.
Let me see if my phone works.
Got 30 here,
What else they changed over here?
28 here.
Dang. Where's my weapon? Okay, there it is.
11.
Dang. Low 22.
Yeah, no shit.
1% snow. You're telling me there's a chance.
So Monty, when you put the beads on, there's something that just feels a little right about it.
Feels right. Feels good.
Yeah. What a nice
That sort of connection of life and death just sort of resonates with you as you wear these beads.
Sort of life and death. He wasn't lying.
Well, I'll turn to Cal and be like, everyone is getting the gifts. Do you see any like swords on the ground?
Ted's gonna roar in agreement.
Well, I've got this staff you can have. It's kind of creeping me out. It's got horns and skulls on it.
I'm gonna go back and stare at the mural again just to look at it one more time.
You get sort of the same general impression that this is sort of somewhat of a historical record, but almost a prophetic story as well. So as you look at it, it seems almost as if some of the events depicted are things that happened in the past. Some of it is almost a prophetic vision of what will happen in the future.
Yeah.
At some point, I will draw some important. I'll draw some cave drawings to upload so y'all can actually see some of the depictions here.
Can Ted stand up on his hind legs
He certainly can.
and walk around like a normal person?
He certainly can.
Can you give a tiny little hat and dance?
Yeah. Can I stand on one leg and then hop to the other one?
Ride a unicycle?
Yeah. We need to find a unicycle. That'd be cool.
I'll walk over to Dieter and be like, I assume these are your people.
It would appear so, yes.
I'll point at the bugbears as like, these are clearly mine.
Yes, and is this why you have the mark and the chains?
I'll point at the guy with the robes and the snake and be like, no, he's the reason we have the marks and the chains.
At this point, you would almost a recollection of something you've heard before. There was this idea of when you first arrived in Cholt, and you met Sir Clevin with the Lord's Alliance on the very first sort of mission you were tasked with. There was a note that came about that mentioned something called the 12. When you asked about that again, there was a name as well with one of the letters you found in that burglar's den. I believe it was the name Nahurali, which was the word that meant 12 or something like that, or 4 in Tabaxi or something like that. This sort of comes to mind as you heard about this almost sort of a shadow group of the Yuan-ti. In fact, Cal himself has heard rumors in the bar talk about a group known the 12, who was a faction of Yuan-ti who split off from a man named Razni. And as y'all found these different pieces of the Dreamer's Amulet, sort of comes to mind, y'all keep hearing that this item does appear to be of Yuan-ti design. These pieces, these fragments you've been collecting, the idea of the serpent, snake, even the depictions you see on the wall of these people becoming almost snake-like. You get a general sense that maybe this has something to do with what's known as the 12.
We don't see anybody in that mural that looks like the guy that was wearing the snake bracelet that we're trying to put back together, do we?
You see depictions of people that almost become snake-like, as if they develop snake-like features.
Is anybody in the mural wearing the Dreamer's Amulet?
There's a frame or two that you do see in which towards the end, as I mentioned, the end of the mural appears to be this sort of snake-like god devouring the earth, sort of an apocalyptic frame. You would see maybe in some frames before that, it almost appears as though these humans who have transitioned to having these snake-like features have some items. One of them might resemble this snake-like artifact that you are collecting pieces of, almost as an offering or an unlocking of this snake-like god, as if though he were bound or trapped, and they are using these items to release him, in which he devours the world.
I cast Wall of Force on the floor. Sorry, wrong character.
It's funny you say that though, because I go in the actual Adventures League, there is a battle in which Dindar, the serpent god, is released, and it's basically that final battle of Tiamat reskinned as Dindar.
Wow. Okay, gentlemen, I guess we need to go and give the amulet back to the Papas and talk to the what's his face, the older guy.
Yeah, I lost my notes from the last session.
Probably where we need to be headed.
So to recap real quick from last session, Alistair Bowl is the one who sent y'all here. Alistair Bowl is with the Order of the Gauntlet. He's the one that hired y'all to sort of investigate this. So I believe y'all were returning to him first to inform him of what took place here, what you saw, what you found, those sort of things.
How far of a trip was it to the ziggurat?
Not that far. I mean, it was probably maybe 20 minutes.
Okay. I couldn't remember how far we got out of town.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Right in the middle of the three main ziggurats, there was Executioner's Run, that sort of pit that runs down the middle. That's where all the main, almost like wares, where people open up the old makeshift store fronts, and sell their stuff. All the main traffic of people is right there around Executioner's Run in the middle of Old City. As you move further out, it gets a little bit more sparse, a little bit more spaced out. That's where y'all are kind of further away from the middle of Old City, sort of behind one of the large ziggurats, where the huts are more spaced out, less densely populated.
Gotcha. It's not a very long trip then.
Yeah, no, it's not very far.
All right.
I say it's maybe a good 20-minute walk.
All right.
So are y'all leaving this area,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, probably so.
returning to Alistair Bowl?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to pull y'all over to a different map. As y'all exit the ziggurat, sort of make your way back around headed towards the main central area of the city. You're making your way to back to Alistair Bowl's headquarters, the Order of the Gauntlet's headquarters. You are just sort of walking through the main pathway back towards the Middle Executioner's Run. And everybody should be on this map now. You should see your characters on the far right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just, little huts, houses, buildings kind of, as I said, they're all kind of populated around the middle of town. Is the more densely populated. As you get closer to the middle.
Are we supposed to be able to see everybody else?
Yeah, this is just everyday people kind of filling the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Just want to make sure.
So I go, as y'all are, ventured out from the ziggurat back headed towards the central of Old City. There's people everywhere. Again, this is sort of a poor section of Port Nines. Y'all are outside the city walls. This is a more dilapidated area, more poor area, sort of a forgotten area. But people sort of fill the streets everywhere. Animals are actually kind of loose here. Everything from dinosaurs to dogs and cats and lizards and frogs and rats and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of a free-for-all here. As you are walking kind of headed towards the main square, I will get everybody to make a perception check. Hey Ted, real quick, how long can you stay in the bear form?
I was gonna be out of it.
Are you gonna be out of it?
If we walked 20 more minutes, I'm assuming.
I would say you hadn't made it 20 minutes yet. You've made it probably 5. So I don't know if you would. It's up to you whether you want to be in bear form or not. I don't know how long it lasts, but
It lasts an hour, and I took it during that last battle.
So I'll leave that choice to you. I would say you still have a good 30, 40 minutes left to be in that form, but that's completely up to you whether you want to be or not.
No.
Okay.
I'll be Ted.
And real quick, I need some clarification on who actually has the 4th piece of the Dreamer's Amulet.
I think I was afraid to touch it because I had reacted to the 3rd piece.
Yeah, I do remember that. You did. You said you
I
weren't
don't
going to
remember
touch
who
it.
picked it up. I think Monty picked it up.
I have serpent body with a gem typed in my inventory.
You already turned that one over
Let's see. I don't think I have.
to Sagi Ren. So, because y'all turned over 3 pieces to Sagi Ren. This was the 4th and final piece.
Wonder who has it. I don't have it.
Yeah.
I do think Chris is the one who picked it up.
Yeah, because Monty and I were the only ones on the pedestal, I think.
Yeah, I think Monty is the one who picked it up.
All I have is the staff of Vitmo and a gourd of 3 gourds of insect saliva.
I probably did
Yeah.
it just to type it in.
Everybody that rolled a 15 or above, so pretty much everybody except for Yastava. As y'all are exiting the ziggurat and y'all are making y'all's way back towards Sir Alistair Bull, y'all get a sense of there are eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's kind of looking at the group. You get sort of a little bit of an uneasy feeling, as if people are staring at you. People are watching you.
I turn and look at Oh. Dieter. And as I turn, these horns and everything turn with me. They're huge with skulls on them. Be like, why is everybody looking at us?
You are quite the sight, my friend.
So are you.
I'm gonna keep walking down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are free to move y'all's tokens.
Do we notice particularly? You said everybody's eyeing us. Is anybody moving with us or shadowing us or?
Not necessarily shadowing you, but it's almost as if you get a sense of, you know that feeling when you go, everybody knows something.
What?
Nobody's saying, but everybody knows. You sort of get that feeling as you're walking down this street. It's almost like everybody's not trying to be obvious, but at the same time is clearly focused on y'all.
I'm going to ask these people why they're staring at us.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm gonna walk up.
To this guy right here. Is he kind of person? He's a little caught off guard that you just directly approached, and I'm not staring at you. It's just it's certainly an unusual group to be traveling together. I haven't seen a group of this diverse ethnicity sort of traveling together before.
I'm gonna touch Yastava and bless him.
Bless him or cast guidance?
Guidance, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to tell that guy I don't believe him. What is he not telling us?
You what?
I'm telling that guy I don't believe him. What is he not telling us?
Make an insight check.
Oh, damn. I wanted to stop it, too.
+7. Hello.
Okay.
Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, sorry. Oh. So as you say, you don't believe him. You get a sort of sense of you don't think he's outright lying to you. You do think he's being a little bit honest about he's a little surprised to see this group together. Does seem to have something else on his mind. You get a sort of sense of his mind is on something, almost as if his mind is preoccupied with something much greater or a heavier thought on his mind, and he just sort of his eyes maybe lingered on you because not because he was necessarily inspecting your group, but you sort of caught his attention and his mind began to wander, and so his eyes lingered on you.
I'll tell him that he seems to be distracted, and is there anything that we could help with? Anything to help relieve his distraction?
As you ask that question, you sort of see almost his body language almost takes a little bit of a sad tone, almost like his shoulders sort of slump a little bit, and his head sort of drops a little bit, and he's like, "It's my sister. She's actually she's suffering from this death curse. I can't get my mind off of it. We lost her several years ago in the jungle. We were out exploring, and it was nighttime. We set up camp. We thought we were in a pretty safe place. We were pretty close to Port Nyanzaru, and we drifted off to sleep. We were taking turns keeping watch. It was a group of maybe 5, 6, 7 of us. We were supposed to take turns keeping watch, and whoever's turn it was to keep watch that night, actually, it was. I'll tell you who it was. It was Jared's turn. fell asleep, and we didn't know it, but a group of zombies rampaged the camp. My sister, unfortunately, we woke up, we fought them off, but she wasn't strong enough. She wasn't able to escape, and they did some real damage to her, and she passed away in my arms as we were rushing her back to Port Nyanzaru. We managed to get her to one of the temples in time for a priest to actually sort of bring her back to life, and we were so happy that she pulled through. She made it, but over the last month, as this death curse began to plague us, we've seen it's definitely taking its effect on her as her skin's begin to turn gray, almost as if it's withering and dying. And I don't know what to do to save her this time.
I'll say, so do you want us to kill Jared? I'm just kidding. I would say we're working on. We're going to help. We're trying to help work on that problem. Tell you to stay strong.
So I appreciate the encouragement. I hope you're able to find something to stop this. I can't imagine losing her again.
Yeah, just awkwardly back up.
It's
He's out of there.
I will say, oddly enough, you picked one of the few people that inside check would not have worked on, like, or revealed anything. Like, out of everybody on this map, you picked like maybe one of two people that would not have had some sort of secret revealed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Carry on.
Dieter, as you reach about that spot, you hear a commotion coming to you from your right, which would be at the top of the screen here.
Mm-hmm.
A sort of commotion catches your ear, and as you look over, you see two young women in the sort of alleyway between these two houses. These two men are speaking to them. You're far enough away, you can't necessarily make out what they're saying, but it appears to be a tense situation as these two men are speaking to these two young women.
I'll walk that way.
None of my business.
As you get closer, you hear they're clearly arguing over some sort of monetary issue. The two men are demanding payment of some sort. You hear sort of in the midst of the commotion, you kind of hear, you better pay up, or you're going to regret it. You know, things of that sort of nature where it's almost a threatening tone as you approach.
Yeah, I'll walk up and right behind one of the ladies.
Real quick, can y'all see the nameplates under the tokens?
No.
Okay, good. I was hoping. So as soon as you approach, the young lady in front of you kind of falls to the ground, and she looks up at you, and you can see sort of tears streaming, water in her eyes. She looks up and she's like, "Please help us. I don't have anything to give them. Please help."
What do these ladies look like? Do they look like shopkeepers, or do they look like nuns or streetwalkers?
Definitely not nuns. Streetwalkers, more of that nature. You would get more of that kind of vibe.
And does homeboy have like a white mink fur hat and maybe some platform shoes? Maybe a cane?
Maybe not necessarily wearing that outfit, but you get that sort of vibe.
I'll walk up to him and say, "Sir, this is no way to speak to the women. Is there a problem?"
Yeah.
So where are you, behind the lady here?
Yeah, kind of behind the lady.
I'll be back here.
He looks up at you, says, "It's none of your business. Why don't you just stay out of this? Or if you're feeling froggy, why don't you come do something about it?"
As soon as he says that, I'll draw my sword.
As soon as you draw your sword, he pulls out his sword.
Yeah. bonus action, my echo appears right behind him.
Ready, fight.
If you want to draw your echo out.
Yeah. And I guess, I mean, you tell me if he's distracted. Can I take a sneak attack on him?
I'll let you take a surprise attack on him.
Is 2 dudes here? Is it 2 people?
Yep, 2 guys there in front of you, as well as the 2 ladies in front of you.
Okay. So great sword, surprise attack. Do I get advantage if it's a surprise attack?
Is that the rules?
No, I don't guess.
Cheater.
Hold on. What's the rules for surprise attack?
Yeah, I think you get.
I think you get advantage on surprise
you get
attack.
advantage on surprise.
I can look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking for that. I thought I go. Is it advantage or is it automatic crit if you hit?
Hmm.
Dude,
dude, I don't
I
like
don't
this.
think it's automatic crit.
Attack with advantage.
Okay.
Uh, 15 to hit.
Hold on one second. Said 15.
Yeah.
15 hits.
Oh, come here. 13 points of damage.
13 points. All right, and everybody roll initiative.
Let's go walk around the corner and go, Dieter.
Well, let me clear the.
Dieter, what are we doing?
I was.
All right, y'all gonna have to give me a minute on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna pick a fight with the whole town.
We'll see what happens.
I was about to walk over to the elephant and talk to him.
Should have stayed a bear.
I got another one.
I need to change my hit points on this token.
Oh, are we ready?
Oh, dadgummit.
Oh.
Is this a good time to go pee real quick?
Yeah. This is gonna take me a minute.
There we go. Yeah.
Dieter inadvertently picked a fight with the entire town. We're gonna save some prostitutes, though. By God.
Yeah.
Actually, let me check my character alignment first. Hold on. Does Dieter care about prostitutes? I mean, technically, I'm lawful, so I would assume that this activity would be unlawful.
No, helping people out, that's lawful. Right?
No, I mean, a pimp. That's unlawful, right?
But
Or maybe this is a legal trade here.
I mean, unless you're their pimp.
I think it's cute that you think they're actually streetwalkers.
He's not from around here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I asked, you answered. I didn't roll anything.
Oh, geez. Where are they at? Oh, here we go. Can y'all see all the rolls popping up in the deal?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
can
okay.
you? I see one.
I see different types of young food.
I'm not trying to metagame, but I'm seeing a lot of titles here.
Are you?
Yeah.
You can put them to roll to.
Oh, on the over here, yeah.
It's all right. It is what it is. Y'all about to find out.
You about to find out.
About to find out.
I don't see all of those coming up on the turn order there.
No, because they're not on the.
You very well knew you should have just gone ahead and rolled this initiative before we walked down the street. That's part of your pre-session planning right there.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Go ahead and roll that initiative.
Well, hold on. Almost done here. That's fine. We'll do that.
Okay.
That's enough. That's enough for now.
Yeah, it's enough for now. We'll see how this goes first, and then if we need to realign things, we will.
I only see like 2 bad guys on my turn order.
Yeah, good. That's all you should see.
Okay.
Yeah. No, these guys are just watching. No big deal.
All right. So with that, I believe it is. Is everybody else in the turn order?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have Cal in there.
Cal. All right. Let me add Cal.
Cal's not in the turn order.
Is Cal
Yes,
not
everyone.
participating?
Cal doesn't know what the heck's going on. He's back here just kind of standing in the area. He has no idea that you're over there picking fights with prostitutes.
I'm going to add you to the turn order. Just you do what you want to do, and you do what your character would do. But I'm just going to add you to the turn order for the sake of
Okay.
whatever you want to do, and your servant.
Okay.
I guess your servant takes the turn on the same turn as you, huh?
Yes. So
Yeah.
mine will be 7.
All right. So you do whatever your character would do. I'm still just going to put you in there for you to be able to decide what you want to do there.
All right.
So with that, it'll be Dietrich's turn.
Looking up real quick, how tall is this buildings in this alley?
Probably about 15 feet up.
Okay.
I take it back. Probably about 20 feet up.
Dieter is going to step around this lady and get right in front of this guy's face.
All right.
And action, I will swing again.
All right.
For 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And oh, nice. 14 more points of damage.
So 14. All right.
And as a movement for my echo, he's going to float straight up onto the roof above here.
Can you see through your echo?
Can I see through him?
Yeah, like can you see what your echo sees?
No.
Okay.
But I'm thinking I'm going to get out of the alley, so my echo is going up to the roof. And then, bonus action, I'm going to trade places with my echo.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
All right. Trade places with your echo.
Yep.
Let's see.
to be clear, the person I attacked was a human.
He appeared to be human.
He appeared to be human. Okay, then for the remainder of my movement,
I'll tell you what, make a perception check real quick.
Natural 20.
Naturally, when you hit him with the swords, you cut through the robe. Movement happens as the robes sort of fling back as you hit him. You notice scaly light skin on his arms. Where the robe sort of kind of came back, you notice it doesn't appear to be almost human skin, but his arms almost appear to be scaly, like snake-like.
And okay, sorry, the girls on the ground that I'm quote unquote defending, are they human?
They appear to be human.
They appear to be human. Okay, all right. Dieter's going to take the rest of his movement and start to run.
Okay.
To the front of the building.
Okay.
Get to the edge, I guess, here and look down at the street.
Okay.
And I guess that's it. I mean, I've already had an action and a bonus action.
All right. So the snake-like creature who's laying down at the corner of the building that you just ran up next to, it's now his turn. Let's go here. So he's going to pop up, seeing you all of a sudden appear on the rooftop, and he's going to run right behind you. And he is going to take the shove action and try to push you off the roof.
Did you say it was 15 feet? That's not bad.
Yeah. I think you said 20 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, I changed it to 20.
Yeah.
Change it so it hurts more.
60. Skyscraper.
So it's their athletics check versus either your athletics or acrobatics. You get to make the choice.
Is it a check or a save?
Check. Either athletics or acrobatics, either one. He made a 17.
Shoot. No, I got a 12.
All right, so he pushes you off the edge of the building, and you fall. So, what's fall damage?
It's a D6 every
5 feet, isn't it?
5 feet.
Or 10 feet, I thought.
Maybe 10 feet. I thought it was 5, but
10 feet.
Oh,
Let me see. We'll look it up real quick.
10 feet, 1d6. So 2d6 damage.
All right, so roll 2d6.
that's what
Well,
it is.
you roll it.
Or I'll roll it. Yeah, I'll roll it.
You're the one who's hurting me.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall. Make a dex save.
6.
Yeah, you're prone on the ground.
Ow. Do I still have well, it's not my turn. Never mind. I gave my turn.
Yeah. With that, it'll be Estava's turn.
So just to recap, I saw Dieter attack. Okay, I saw Dieter's ghost or whatever echo appear, attack. Dieter attack and run.
Yeah, so this guy right here
Yeah.
that I'm pinging.
Uh-huh.
So
I know he
the
got
echo
hit.
attacked him from the back.
Yeah.
Dieter ran up in front of him and attacked him. The echo went up on top of the roof, floated up on top of the roof to your right. And then they switched places. So suddenly where Dieter was, the echo was, and where the echo was, Dieter was.
And then you hear footsteps on the roof, and then you hear, ugh!
And then you see Dieter fall off the edge.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up behind these ladies.
Hold on real quick. And I would say anybody who's standing in the central walkway, so Ted, Monty, Cal, all of you, you see as Dieter gets pushed off the edge of the building and y'all look up and see him falling, y'all see a humanoid figure standing up on the edge of that building with the head of a snake.
Awesome.
Yustava, you can't see that where you're at. But
No. I'm engaged at this point. I'm gonna run up behind these ladies, just kind of keying off what Dieter just did.
Yep.
I can't get around them, so I'm gonna reach up and grab this awning And
I'd say you can fit around him if you want to over here. I know the map's not perfectly to scale, but you could get around him on this edge
I
here.
want to just reach up and grab this awning and catapult myself over the top of him and land right in front of him with these big horns over the back. And
Athletics or acrobatics, either one you want
okay.
to pull this off. Oh yeah, you do it perfectly, just like you wanted to.
I'm going to just kind of growl and suggest they leave this alley immediately.
Make an intimidation check.
Do I get a +1? Because you said I get.
You get advantage.
Oh.
Or did I say advantage or +1?
I can't remember.
I don't either.
We'll say advantage.
Okay. The one who's already wounded that Dieter hit does appear to be sort of frightened. The one standing next to him does not seem to be intimidated, almost sort of, you see a look in his eyes of almost intense, like ready to fight.
If I see that look in his face, I will go ahead and let's say I'll attack him. Why not?
Okay.
I am not raging at this point.
Okay. Oh, crit.
It's not great.
Now you still come down on him pretty good, though.
And it's gonna be the one that was not intimidated.
Yeah, no, I got you. You come down on him hard, and you see a angry look on his face as he gets hit, not able to dodge it, and he kind of flashes an angry look at you. Definitely got some hatred in his eyes towards you.
All right.
Anything else?
That's all I got, man.
All right, Monty, it'll be your turn.
All right. I guess seeing Yastava off the roof, and then Dieter off the roof, and Yastava up here. I will run up here. And which one did Yastava hit? This guy or this guy?
I hit the one.
Gustavo hit, yeah, that one in the white there.
All right. I'll be on advantage flanking this guy from Yastava. So I will hit him twice with my staff.
Okay,
23,
that'll hit.
22,
That'll hit.
6. So 11 points of damage. And
Y'all have done some damage to this guy. Between Dieter slashes and your quarterstaffs, he's looking a little rugged.
would you?
What I do?
I guess we wouldn't have gotten a short rest while we were in there, him hauling around looking at everything else, huh?
No, I don't think so.
All right. I guess that's all I can do without burning a key point.
All right.
I'll stay right there.
So then the building on top of the other side, those of you that are in the street see all of a sudden a snake-like man jump off the roof of this building over here and land in the street. And he immediately runs towards Ted,
Okay.
who's the closest to him. And he's got a sword drawn, a scimitar drawn, and he's going to take 2 swipes at you. A 6 and a 10.
No.
The jolt from landing on the ground kind of knocks him off balance. He's sort of feeling the landing on the ground. It was a higher jump than he kind of anticipated. He's not fully regained balance, and you're easily able to sort of dodge away the 2 swipes.
Okay.
With that, hold on. With that, the guy who's now looking a little rugged, suddenly he throws kind of the hood back from his head, kind of grabs his robes and throws them off, and you see a kind of almost a human snake hybrid here of, he looks humanoid, but he's got these snake-like features, revealing himself to be a true Yuan-Ti, and he's going to turn. Actually, he's scared of Yastava, so he's going to actually move away from Yastava, in which you will get an opportunity attack if you want it.
100%. Dude, is that an advantage since he's flanked, or is that not?
Yeah.
I'll take it. 7.
So you get one more good swipe at him as he sort of runs away, kind of catch him on the back, but then as he sort of passes Monty, turns around, focuses his attention on Monty, and he pulls out his sword as well and takes 2 swipes at Monty. 14 and 12 to hit.
Nope, misses.
That'll be his turn.
All right.
Hold on.
So yeah.
Hold on. There's something else happening. All right, now your turn.
Something else. Okay. So this is the. Let's see. Let me read this one more time. Okay. Yeah. A little risky, but. Where are they?
Ask the goat for help.
So there is a goat right next to you.
His head might fall off.
I will never forget that. That was the craziest moment to me. Oh, wow.
That's way too big.
Oh, yeah, I need a 20-foot radius. Still.
I was about to say, I was like, well, dang, what are you about to do?
That's more like it. I've been measuring the whole time. I don't know. I'm trying to block some people off here. Can I see anybody up here? I mean, not line of sight, but can I see these 2 people?
So what you see up there, you see what appears to be a bugbear and an albino dwarf having a conversation.
Uh-huh.
You see a wild dog, just kind of roaming the street. You do see the elephant over here at the end of the street, kind of just free walking around. Over in this area by the elephant, you do see 4 other people,
Right.
kind of over in this area. I don't have them on the map right now, but you do see 4 other people over in this area.
This which one? Like here or there?
You can see all the people in this alleyway up here where your circle is.
Oh yeah.
I was saying there's 4 people over here as well.
Okay. Over here and here, I don't know. Let me delete this.
So kind of over sitting under the tree over here, there's some people.
There. All right. I'm gonna do this.
You can also see down here, just to the southeast or south of you, this guy appears to be a priest who's speaking to some people who just look like normal commoners. I mean, there's kind of people all around you, to be honest with you.
I don't know. That's not gonna really help. That's all I can do, though. To keep anybody from walking at us. Okay, that, and for a bonus action, brown bear.
All right, what did you cast over here, that 20-foot radius?
What is it? Spike growth.
Spike growth, okay. You want to throw the description in the chat for me real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Just so I can remember what happens to these people that are already in it.
I think it's only when they move.
Yeah, they got to move or move through it.
Okay. Oh, that sucks.
Well,
All right, and you said brown bear, you're turning into a brown bear?
yes, sir. That's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Brown bear.
And then I'm going to use my movement to back up.
Well, let me add the brown bear to the turn order. Because I always do this, always end up deleting your token and forgetting to
Yeah, I
add the brown
know.
bear.
We'll get it.
All right. And that's it for you?
That's it.
All right.
Let me make sure.
With that, it'll be this this girl right behind Yastava. As Yastava's facing the man in front of him and just took a swipe at him, all of a sudden he's going to hear from the lady right behind him, "Give us back what's ours," as she pulls out a short sword and takes 2 swipes at Yastava with advantage from the back.
That 23 just barely hits.
What about the 19? Because she does have advantage.
19 hits as well.
So that'll be 15 points of damage there.
All right.
And the other girl that Dieter was standing on, or standing behind, she will also pull out a dagger, and seeing the figure that looks like Dieter in front of her, she turns and takes 2 swipes at it as well.
Both miss.
Both miss. And with that, it will be Cal's turn.
All right. Well, since these are monsters, that'll change things a little bit.
Yes, it will.
So you'll move 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess it's. Let's see here. Yeah, that'll be fine. So I will take that movement. This thing's up on the roof, right?
Up here at this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's on the roof.
Okay, and this is the one that was swinging at old the bear. So
Yep.
I will, I guess, throw my spear at this one that's, I guess, in front of me.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, let's see. It is rounds of 15.
15 will hit.
Oh, yay. 8 points of piercing.
All right.
And then I will command my defender to move to my side and hold his action in the event something gets within my melee range.
Okay. With that, you stop the man in front of you that you struck. Suddenly throws his robes back as well, revealing another snake-like creature in front of you. This one also with the head of a snake who will attempt to bite you.
Go for it.
19 to hit.
Yes.
So that is 6 damage plus 3 poison damage.
All right.
All right. And Ted, that area in which you cast Spike Growth, I mentioned that there were some people under the tree.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
They
I'm
wouldn't-
adding them to the map.
They wouldn't know the spikes are there yet.
Gotcha. This one under the tree will begin to move forward. Wearing robes full red. Everything about this just screams red. As he moves forward and sort of surveys what's happening. And the ones around him move up, flanking him as well. And I just realized the other one's not in the turn order. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to reorder this. All right, because we're back at the top of the turn order. With that, it will be Dieter's turn, who is now prone on the ground.
Yeah, Dieter will stand up and take his remaining movement.
Sorry, real quick before you go. People all around are going to start running. So this little commenter down here in the spike growth is going to start running.
No.
So roll a d4.
A lot of D4s.
Yep. About 5 of them. 4 of them.
Brock's gonna murder Commenter.
Well, I'm going to slow these other guys down, too.
You mean our helpers that are coming to help us?
Well, I can-
Technically, if she was in there, she can see the ground since it was cast.
Yeah, I think it says they're unaware of it only if they can't see it when it's cast.
Yeah,
Right.
this is a common beggar. They don't know anything.
We also have like 2 hit points, so just go ahead and say they're dead.
4.
Well, if he's rolling 5 dice,
34,
they're
let's
dead.
see what happens.
See how many steps they make it before they keel over dead.
Yeah, I see.
Are you rolling?
Are you rolling it, Brock?
What am I rolling? Oh, okay.
4d4.
I thought you were going to roll it.
Oh, my bad. No.
Okay.
The commoner makes it about 1 step and falls over dead. To come to the spike growth. This one's gonna roll a 1d4 for this one.
Okay, me?
Yep. 1. That one makes it out of the spike growth and begins to run off this way, terrified of what's happening in front of him. This guy's gonna run 1, 2, 3d4 for that guy.
All right. Six.
All right, he's still up and running. He kind of makes it, and he's almost sort of shielding this commoner. All around the peripheral, you do see people moving, kind of frightened about what's going on. Commoners begin to run away from the action here. This one runs over here as well. This guy runs off. These guys move over to the edge as well. This guy moves up. And now it's Dieter's turn, sorry.
Dieter's going to stand up and take his remaining movement to get to the corner here. He's going to yell into the alley, it's a trap! Get out of there, there's a huge snake on the ceiling. And I will take out my longbow. What do I see here? Do I see swords drawn?
Yes.
On the females? Does this one look injured? I probably can't shoot him from there, huh?
Yeah, I would say you do see the females with blade weapons in hand. You don't know what's transpired in this alleyway since you were last here.
Well, I deduced that it's a trap after seeing the roof. So,
Fair
and
point.
I see swords in their hands.
Yeah, you do.
My Echo is gonna take his sword and attack the sword person, the snake person that I can see.
The one right in front of you, Stava?
Yeah.
All right.
It was an 18 and it turned into a 2.
Oh.
So that would be a 7 to hit. Yeah.
7 will miss.
And that's gonna be my turn.
That's it, you said?
Yep.
All right. So it's the dude on the roof's turn. Who is now going to run. He's going to grab the bow off his back, knock a bow, and fire an arrow directly down on top of you.
Yeah,
For a
that's
23 to hit.
gonna hit. Yep.
So that is 6 piercing damage and 10 poison damage. And with that, it will be Monty's turn.
I will punch this guy in front of me hit him with my quarterstaff twice. 16
16 will hit.
and 19.
19 will hit.
4 and 7, 11 points of damage.
This guy's not looking good at all.
I'm going to burn my last key point to kill him. And I'll try to do a flurry of blows and hit him twice. 20
That'll hit.
and 16.
That'll hit.
That's not 9 points. So 5 points and 5 points. 10 points of damage.
Oh, you on that second blow, he just kind of goes limp and falls to the ground.
Boom.
Literally. Exactly 0. Anything else you're doing?
I'd yell back at Dieter and say, "There's big snakes everywhere. The whole city's a trap."
My best Admiral Akbar impersonation. It's a trap.
And these broads aren't whores; they're snakes too.
What?
The horse snakes.
Horse snakes.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll keep my movement right there for now.
All right. With that, it'll be Stava's turn. You just got stabbed in the back, too.
Yeah. Understood.
Actually, you know what? Can I retcon for a second? I'll move
Yeah,
over
you got it.
guy to give Gustavo some advantage.
Yep, there you go.
Bonus action. I'm going to use my last rage.
All right.
Because I thought I was protecting horse. Now I'm being stabbed by horse.
I think that would qualify as rage worthy.
Gotta watch some horse, man.
The last time we did any good as a group. Right?
I'm going to go ahead and attack the guy in front of me.
That'll hit. solid damage there.
How tall is this building next to me?
The top of the building's probably 20 feet. The awning you can reach with your hand. Because you grabbed the awning to pull yourself up earlier. It's probably 15 feet up.
How high can I jump if I'm 7'1"?
Good question.
I know long jump is based on your strength score.
Yeah, but standing jump is different.
Yeah, I don't know about a vertical jump.
Jumping, high jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air. Number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. What are you trying to do?
I want to get on top of this building.
Post
haste.
I'll make it a bonus action to grab the awning and
bonus
sort of pull
rage.
yourself up.
Bonus action is rage.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I was just trying to use
just
movement.
a standing jump. If you want to try it as just a high jump, because it's going to be out of the reach of your high jump. But if you kind of want to jump and try to throw yourself up there, it'll be an athletics check.
My strength is 17.
Well, I think it said modifier.
Oh, is it modifier?
I believe so. Yeah, for a high jump, it's number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So what I was going to say, if you do want to try it, I'll give you an athletics check at disadvantage to see if you can literally throw your body up there.
Could I just reach up and grab the awning and pull myself up to it and then try to use the rest of my movement to get on the roof?
Well, that's what I was going to do as a bonus action, but you said the bonus action was the rage.
Yeah, for sure. So you said athletics?
Yeah, at disadvantage.
7.
Oh. You go to pull yourself, you grab it and go to kind of throw your hand up and kind of jump and pull yourself up, but it's kind of a weird angle. You didn't have enough behind it and you kind of come back down to your feet.
How much of my movement speed did I use?
5.
All right. I'm going to step here and try to rotate around to the other side of Monty.
All right. Is that where you're going?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to move this guy behind you. There you go. So that way you can see your token. All right. With that, it will be, whose turn is it? Oh, the guy down the alleyway. He's going to run right up to Cal. As he's got his sword in hand, as he raises that sword, he says, kind of that hissy, snaky-like voice, "Give us back what is ours," as he takes 2 swipes at Cal.
Well, but first, both of those miss.
And you held an action for your guardian?
Yep. 15.
15 to hit?
Yeah, 15 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. And 6 points of piercing.
All right. Easily deflect his blows, and then your guardian strikes out at him, landing a solid hit. And with that, these guys from the tree begin to step forward again. As he moves forward, he sort of says very loudly, over kind of the ruckus, you hear a booming voice say, oh shoot, what's that name? Very loudly, he sort of yells out, "All kneel before Saz Tam. Give us what is rightfully his." And that guy's dead.
The guy in the red said that? The red dot?
Yeah, this guy right here with the red dot stepped up and said that. The other one that's dressed similarly to him will step up and say, "Death belongs to Saz Tam."
Can I telepathically ask him what his name is? Oh, what's your
On
name?
your turn.
Oh,
On
yeah,
your
yeah.
turn, you can.
Oh, yeah, I'm not there yet.
And with that, as Dieter did mention, there is a large serpent on the building.
That's true.
Those in the street see that large serpent come over the edge and fall down into the alleyway. And he's going to turn on Dieter there. And take a swipe with the sword.
Oh, thank God.
And one more.
2 misses.
All right. With that, it'll be this little green dot girl's turn. She's going to turn and take a swipe at the echo. Not really knowing what it is. Takes 2 of them. 18.
The echo disappears.
Oh. No, I need him to be there for a minute longer.
Yeah, that would have been huge.
And with him, it is now Brown Bear's turn.
All right, let me measure.
Yeah, they were my plans too.
Right?
Now I've got to turn and face this giant monster.
Don't worry, we're almost to the end of the turn order. Some others will perhaps join in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
A multi-attack. 2 attacks. Bites. Okay. I will bite him first.
That will miss.
Advantage.
Oh, advantage. Yeah, you're nope, still misses.
Dang. Okay. Claws.
That'll hit.
All right. 14 slashing.
It dies.
As you rush in to go to take a bite, it's a large creature, and so you're used to biting things that are more normal size, and so it kind of turns away the jaws, but then you come across with a slice of the claws and catch him across his chest, open him up there. That it'll be the other girl's turn down here. She's gonna run up and take a swipe at Monty. Actually, no, she's not. She's going to Monty. It's going to be a Dex versus Dex challenge.
Okay.
She rolled a 7. Just roll a straight Dex check.
Just a Dex check.
Yep. She's trying to swipe the amulet from you.
Oh Lord Jesus.
And you successfully bat her hand away.
Shoe whore.
Snake whore.
Yeah, she went to go reach for your pack, where she, to steal it from you, and you knocked her hand away. Wait, hold on a second. Something's wrong here. I got this dude in there twice. Okay, there we go. He's already gone. That it'll be the snake dude in front of Monty. It'll be his turn, which he's gonna turn. And he's going to try to constrict Monty. For an 18 to hit.
Yes, 18 hits.
So this mixture of human and snake begins to sort of wrap around you and constrict around you. You do take 9 bludgeoning damage, and you are considered grapple or restrained.
Do I get a check against it first, or just on my turn?
On your turn, escape DC is 13.
Okay. Is that a strength or dex? What is that?
Your choice
Okay.
on your turn. And with that, it will be Cal's turn.
I will try to stab this thing in front of me with my spear. And 14.
That'll hit.
Oh. And 5 plus 4. 9 points of piercing.
All right.
And then I'll have my Steel Defender attempt to take a bite. 15 plus. What was his? 15. Yeah, that'll hit. And 9 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Y'all see the wear and tear on that dude. He's taken a few blows. Not looking 100% for sure.
Okay. And then I am going to, let's see here. Let's see, hold on 1 second. I am going to move. Hold on. My mouse didn't work. All right, I'm going to command my creature to 5, 10, 15. He's just going to move around. I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, wait, let me stay there. I'm just moving that way. I'm not moving out of melee range. All right, I'm good.
All righty. With that, one of these little acolytes standing next to these guys who stepped up and declared themselves with Saz Tam, he actually steps into the spike growth, so I'll get Ted to roll a d4.
Hang on 1 second. There it is. 2.
He feels that damage. And the other one steps up right on the edge, but not stepping into it. And Dieter, before you take your turn.
Tabaxi.
This is Flask of Wine. What was her name?
Suddenly, on the other side of the street from where all this commotion is happening, you'll see what appears to be a tabaxi-like person jump over the edge of this house, run forward, wearing a mask and some robes as well, but you can tell by the features that this does appear to be a tabaxi-like creature.
It's River Mist or Flask of Wine.
Very similar appearance, but you can't see their face because they're wearing a mask. And this one pulls out a short bow and shoots the abomination.
Hey, allies.
And it did not roll damage. Did not change it.
It's a hit though.
Yep. Actually shoots off 2 quick shots 8 and 9, so 17 points of damage against him. Suddenly, another one, looking very similar to the first one, also jumps over the edge of the building, runs forward on top of this rock, pulls out its bow, and takes 2 shots at the abomination standing next to the defender here.
Abomination.
The first one hits and does 8 points of damage there. Right after those 2 tabaxi come launched over the edge of that building, you'll see something else, another creature come jumping over the edge of that building. But instead of tabaxi, this is a full-blown panther in full run towards the abomination. It makes it to about there. And then one final person comes jumping over there. This appears to be a human. Jumps over the edge as well. And also wearing a mask, but this one appears to be more human. Says, shouts to the other 2 in front and says, "Quickly, we must stop the Yonti." And with that, it will be Dieter's turn. Reorganize here.
Take a swing at the old abomination, I guess.
With advantage.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 points of damage.
Nice.
And bonus action, I will resummon my Echo. He will be 15 feet from me. And he will move another 15 feet kind of into the pack here. Should be there. Oh, that should be about 30 feet away from me. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn.
With that, it's this one that's up on top of the corner of the building. Moves over to the edge again. Actually, I'm sorry, moves this way over to the edge, looking down on the brown bear. Still bow in hand, will take a shot at the bear. For 10 to hit.
No.
Kind of a funny angle. Misses the shot there.
Right through my fur.
That it'll be this tabaxi's turn over here. She's gonna run up. Whoops. Gonna run up to the abomination, dropping the bow, and we'll pull out a sword and take 2 swipes at that. Both of them missing. That scaly skin is a little bit stronger than they anticipated. And with that, it is Yastava's turn.
How tall is this little section of the building right here?
That's 10 feet.
Can I use my movement to get up there?
Yep, sure can. Half movement.
Half movement to get up there?
And that climbing up?
Mm-hmm. Can I use my bonus action to try to grab Monty? Can I reach down and kind of grab him?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to grab Monty and attempt to entangle him.
All right, make a strength check. Yeah, you pull him straight free.
All right, I rip him up on top of this second level here.
Okay.
As my bonus action. I'm going to hit the guy that is grappling him.
Okay.
Or was grappling him.
Yeah, I'm with you.
For 10.
10 will miss. As you yank Monty up, pull out, and go to swing back, the Yonti was not expecting to lose grip, and so the Yonti almost fell back as well as you ripped Monty out. And so when you swing, just naturally, he kind of fell back, and you were a little bit short.
All right, I still have half my movement. I'm gonna.
Yep.
Can I get on top, the very top
Yep.
of this?
Yep, because that's another 10 feet. I'll give you half movement to jump up there.
That's all I got.
All right, and with that, it'll be Monty's turn, who is now free, not grappled.
All right. Am I up on the roof now or just not grappled?
No, you're kind of up on the roof. He kind of yanked you up on top of that roof, so you're about 10 feet up.
What does this guy look like?
He's got a snake-like, scaly skin.
No, I mean like health-wise.
Oh, health-wise? He's still looking pretty strong. I mean, you've landed some blows on him. He's taken some hits and stuff, but he still looks ready to fight. He looks better than some of y'all.
But most of us.
Well, I'm going to let's see. I'm going to come around and then hop right. Fuck. Three opportunity attacks if I run away from them.
You're on the
You never know. Depends on if they have reactions or not.
You're 10 feet above them, so you're good.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're 10 feet above him.
Well, I was talking about jumping down and punching them.
Oh yeah. Do it.
Opportunity attacks all depend on if they have a reaction or not.
Yeah.
Not every enemy has a reaction.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to run the risk and jump down here and hit this guy twice with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
17.
That'll hit.
Nice.
And 19.
That'll hit.
9. 13 points of damage total. Can I use my bonus action to try to actually? Do I get a bonus action? You attack.
Actually, you dropped the blue dude, didn't you? Yeah, you're the one that killed the Yonti up there. Don't you get temporary hit points when you kill somebody?
Yeah, I get 6. Already added those.
Okay.
I'll use my bonus action to do an unarmed strike on that guy as well, which I should have been doing this entire time, but I haven't read it like I'm supposed to. Doesn't matter. 7.
Yeah, you missed him there.
And then I'm just going to, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, go down here.
Okay, all three of them get an opportunity attack. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I actually don't. Is that as far as you make it?
Yep.
All right. It's this purple dude's turn down here. He's going to run over here and take a... Oh, is he on the same space as Cal?
Yeah, he like ran through me.
So I didn't realize you were underneath him there.
Is there just a goat in the road?
Yeah, there is a goat right there, just chilling.
Hey, goat.
There's a couple of goats, as
Look,
well as some lizards, frogs, rats. There's a few things here.
Is it Adam Sandler Sean?
My hickory stick.
He is going to take a swipe at the panther here.
He's on me.
He's standing on top of Cal.
Yeah, I kind of moved. I didn't realize you were in the same square there.
We hadn't been. He's been right there, up one.
He's been up one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's been down.
No, he's been right in front of Cal.
Right there, right?
Nope.
Whoa.
No.
There?
Left.
No, he was to the left.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so
Right
he
there.
was on the same square as you?
No, that's not the same square.
Does it look like the same square to you?
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
You can't see Cal.
You need to zoom
No,
in.
so
The guy was
Where-
here and Cal was here.
You put him back on me again.
okay, on my screen you're up above him.
Oh, I think your tokens are off. Mine's done that before.
Okay, yeah, because I go where it was looking on my screen, y'all were inhabiting the same square there.
Mm-mm.
Now it looks right.
Does it look right to you, Prim?
Yeah, that's the way it was right now. Yeah, that's the way
All
it's starting. It's it.
Okay,
I
so
don't
it
know.
wasn't that way on my screen at first. So he'll turn to Cal and take a swipe at Cal. He actually gets 2 swings of the scimitar.
All right, both of those will miss.
All right. And he's going to move this way. Does your guardian get an opportunity attack?
He does.
All right.
That would be 12 plus 2, 14.
14 will hit.
4 plus. I just had that. Where'd it go? All right. That'll be 6 points of piercing.
Nice. This dude's not looking great. And with that, it'll be the Panther's turn. He's going to take a leap at that dude that just attacked you there.
It's like the Sex Panther.
And take a bite attack for 12. That actually will hit. And he takes a good chunk out of him. He's not looking great. Other tabaxi that landed on the ground down here is going to run up. And use his action to try to jump off of the abomination onto the roof. For 19, he will succeed, and he will land on top of the roof up here, across from this abomination. With that, it is this dude's turn down here. Red Wizard of Thay. He's going to step up. He can make it to about there. He'll take 3d4 damage from spike growth.
Actually, here, let me put this on the screen again. When a creature moves within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it moves.
Oh, 2d4. Okay, so that's going to be 64.
Yeah.
He also gets a chance to look and see if he can see the spike growth.
I thought that was before he entered.
Yeah.
I would just say I think this character actually happens to know it's there and just doesn't care.
Oh, good. He's just gonna eat damage on his way to us.
Probably not, but
Hey, Dieter, how you looking on health?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's about to get interesting. You might
Just
have
curious as
killed
I
me.
make a decision about what action this person takes.
Hey, you do you. I got another character I can roll.
I'm not trying to kill anybody this session.
Oh, well, you're succeeding.
As he steps up, taking the damage from the spike growth, you hear him say, hold on. What the heck is happening?
so that guy took he took half movement too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I stopped him at 15.
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I wasn't watching.
As he steps up, taking that death, he sort of not yells, but says loudly, "More death." As suddenly he raises his hand and fires off.
Please say it's fireball.
That was a contemplation. Magic missiles, what, 3 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's actually going towards the abomination. With that, it will be the Abomination's turn. Now pressed with the presence of a large bear in front of him, will turn towards him and make 2 scimitar attacks. One of them a crit.
Oh,
Light growth is gone.
Well, you got to roll for it, don't you? It's
You gotta roll
concentration.
for it.
Yes, concentration. but
It's 22 damage on the first one. So what's the concentration?
11. You got to beat an 11 con save.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then I can put it back.
It's still
Yeah, you
up.
got it. So it's still there.
Oh, got it.
And you got to roll again, though. You got to hit twice.
Oh,
The
yeah.
second one was 10 damage.
So you got to beat a 10.
Easy.
There
Actually,
you go.
bear constitution's pretty good.
Yeah, AC sucks.
So you took what, 32 points of damage?
I'm about to put her up there.
Ooh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And with that, it will be Ted's turn. Whoops, I skipped past it, but it is Ted's turn.
Ted's turn.
It's a TED Talk.
So I'll bite the Abomination. Hopefully I can get it.
That will hit.
10 piercing. Then claws.
Nice. 12 will miss.
All right.
So you get a good solid bite on him, but as you go to swipe through, it sort of defends itself.
All right.
The skills are a lot stronger than you think they are. They provide some natural defense.
Then I'm done.
Any movement or anything else?
Let me see. I have a bunch of movement, but when's? Yeah, let me move back to right here.
All right. And then it's this little girl's turn. She's going to run up at Monty and take 2 swings of the sword at him. 18 and 16 to hit
They both hit.
for 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
The other girl up here is going to begin to run. Whoops. Why do I keep doing that?
She's tall now.
Yeah, not supposed to be. She's going to run up the alleyway this way. And with that, it will be Cal's turn.
All right. I'll try to stab this purple guy again.
Oh, why is that bro running away?
I don't know. You just hear Gasper going, slut.
All right, so I assume 25 was hit because everything else did. So
Yeah.
10 points of piercing damage.
Oh, on its last leg. I mean, it's not looking good. That was a solid blow to some vital organs.
Okay, then I will command my creature to return to me. I don't assume the goat's going to take an opportunity attack.
No, it will
He
not.
turns into a snake.
Or a giant demon Baylor, but we'll see about that later.
I'll command him to attack.
I'm going to need some more attacks if we're going to do
Literally, you just need to hit.
22
Yeah, he's dead.
and 9 points of piercing.
And with that, your servant will kill him.
Nice.
Anything else?
Yep. Let's see here.
Hey, y'all did want to reach level 4, right?
that. We better after this.
Let's see.
So this is going to be worth a lot of experience points.
5.
Yeah, when we kill the entire town.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
Yeah, my next character will be level 4. It'll be great.
5. And then let's see. He's got 5. Get any movement.
That's it for you?
Yep.
All right. With that, it's this dude's turn down here at the bottom. It's going to look up at Yastava, seeing Yastava up on the top of the roof. Why does that keep happening? And it's going to lock eyes with you and cast Suggestion.
All right. Suggestion is a.
Are you immune to charms at all? And rage?
I am enraged. No. Well, let me see. While you're in rage, resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. No.
Okay. Then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's my strong suit.
Dude, what is happening with my mouse tonight?
It's a 12.
Oh, you failed it.
Yeah, of course.
So it suggests to you that you want to give it back its amulet.
Does Jasper know where the amulet is?
Believe he knows that Monty has it, right?
Okay. I'm going to get it.
With that, it is the other wizard. He's going to step up. He can only make it to there, so that's 64, I believe. If you want to roll that, Brock, 64.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading something else. 11.
11.
I rolled great that time.
Oh, those ones. Yeah, buddy.
And again, this one will sort of speak out and say, death belongs to Saztam.
Saztam.
As raises his hands, begins to utter some other words, and out shoots a fireball.
Fireball? Okay.
Oh, boy.
What's the radius on that? 20 foot?
It's the size of that spike growth there.
Yep.
Wait, who just cast that? Oh, okay. I got you.
And it's going to be aimed down here in this direction. So everybody in that circle there will need to make a dex saving throw.
Ooh.
Even Six Panther?
Yeah.
Who was down there?
Lego was down there.
70% of the time, works all the time.
I guess we got lucky.
Square tiger.
So as the fireball explodes down here, the panther is now dead, burning in embers, as well as these other two people down here are dead. As an explosion just takes place down there in that corner. It is now this guy's turn. He's going to run up towards the wizards that cast the fireball.
Oh.
And as he does, he is going to transform. You'll see this person now suddenly turns into a giant tiger.
We can fly.
Oh, tiger.
Little baby tiger.
Sorry, Tiger.
And with that, it'll be the other two little dudes' turns over here. This one at the top. I'm going to move around up here.
Is that an ally or a foe?
No.
I left that little hole for us, not you.
He's going to heal this dude for 10 HP.
What dude?
Yeah. What dude?
So
I'm sure he's looking at me.
No,
This little acolyte-
he's healing the wizard. Wait, that's a
This
touch
little guy,
spell.
Yeah, that's a touch.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Cure Wounds is touch spell.
You know what? You know what?
He's going to sacrifice himself.
Yep, he's going to step in and touch him. So roll, I guess, 4d4.
4d4.
This is what Carrot needs. I need a dedicated healer just for me.
12.
Oh, snap.
Get better on that one.
He falls dead before he reaches him.
Nice.
So this dude does not receive the healing.
He just kind of slid into him.
Yeah, he kind of stepped forward and just like overcame by the spike growth. This dude only takes one step up, so that'll be 2d4.
2d4. Lucky him. 4.
Not looking good, but he's still alive. He will cast Cure Wounds on the one in front of him. So he heals this dude for 3. With that, before Dieter takes his turn.
Mage.
That was loud. These two will step up. A guy comes from this alleyway here, appearing to be some sort of wizard type person. And he will cast Fireball.
Oh my god, on who?
Right into these red wizards up here.
Oh.
Oh, good.
So they all have to make dex saves.
Goat.
He saves. They both save.
There you go.
Yeah, but they took some damage though.
Yeah, half damage, right?
Yeah. That dude falls dead. The goat also falls dead.
Sounds like dinner.
Engulfed in flames, and as the mage fires off the fireball, he says, "The red wizards, if they are not welcome here." And the other guy standing next to him steps up as well. And he's going to shoot off a firebolt at the last remaining one, which misses. And with that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
Well,
And this little guy that stepped up says, "The Harpers will stop the red wizards if they."
Oh,
Junior will swing his longsword or his greatsword for a 19 to hit.
Who are you swinging at?
The only person in range.
Okay, yep, that'll hit.
For 10 more points of damage.
Hey, y'all are doing some work on this dude.
Cool.
Cool.
Bonus action. Dieter's Echo appears again. And this time runs away from the party.
Okay.
Again. And that's my turn.
Okay. This dude's gonna step up. He's gonna bite this tabaxi up top, misses, and with that, it'll be this tabaxi's turn down here. He's gonna take a couple swings on the abomination. Both will miss, and with that, it'll be Monty's turn.
Is it an action or a bonus action to give somebody else a potion?
Bonus action to give yourself a potion, action somebody else.
So just hand it to him, not like actually feed it to him?
Hand it to him will be bonus action.
All right. I'm going to run down here. I'm going to give Dieter a healing potion. Then I'm going to run back up here. And I'm going to punch this lady. Actually, strike that. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to punch this lady twice with my quarterstaff. 16.
That'll hit.
And 19.
That'll hit.
10 damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to run down here, give Dieter a health potion. And let's see, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45. I'll stand right here.
Okay. And with that, it is Gustavo's turn.
We'll jump off the roof here, standing long jump. I think that's what, 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, jump off here and run as fast as I can. Well, if I'm running, so I'm running long jump here. Long jump, 10 feet of movement.
I think it's 5 plus your strength score. Or something
If
like
you move
that.
at least 10 feet when you jump.
It's your strength score, dude?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Is suggestion a concentration spell?
I don't believe so in this
It
case.
is.
In this case, is it?
Yeah, it said it on
Yeah,
your
it's still
card.
concentration. Okay, yeah.
So they would have to make, because one of these wizards cast it on him, didn't it?
Because technically that's what I was saying, because this one's not actually a spell. It's more of a racial feature.
Yeah, it was the snake eyes that got him.
Yeah.
Ah.
But it does, I mean, it still says concentration, so.
Well, did this guy cast it?
Yep.
Oh, never mind. I thought the wizards cast it and took damage.
Oh, no, it was this guy over here, the little snake eyes.
Well, I will run. I will jump off here. Run 10 feet this way. And jump across here.
Okay.
And use my rest of my movement to get right here. That's all I got.
All right. Little apprentice wizard's going to step up again. And he's going to fire off another little firebolt. And one of the little red wizards if they. 21 will hit this dude for 4 damage. As he screamed out again that the red wizards if they do not belong here. That dude's dead. Panther is also dead. The mage will step up and say something about the Harpers defending the realm and launch a cone of cold towards them. Both have to make a Constitution saving throw. Although it doesn't matter, they both die either way, even if they save.
Oh man, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it was a 5th level spell.
It's a what level?
5th level.
Oh,
So all the red wizards all fall dead. I will say as the red wizards fall dead. Where's Monty at? Yeah, y'all are. This is the first time as y'all see kind of true humans fall dead. You almost see a hint of their soul being drawn from their body and sort of flying out towards the jungle. And he's dead. And Tabaxi Hunter's turn up here. Take his little short sword attacks against this dude up here. Both of those will hit. And that's the Abomination's turn.
Even ride.
All right, so he's going to actually turn around and look right at Monty. And he is also going to cast Suggestion
Oh boy.
on Monty. DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. And he's going to say, give us what belongs to us.
Nice.
And you save. That's this little girl's turn. She's going to run up behind Dieter and take a stab. 18 to hit.
That hits, sir.
That's 5 damage. And with that, it's Ted's turn.
All right. Well, can Ted fit between here?
Not between there.
Yeah.
What's a bear's reach, though? Bear's got to have a 10-foot reach.
I was like, doesn't a bear have a bigger reach? I would assume you could at least take a swipe. Maybe not a bite, but you could take a swipe.
Yeah, it didn't say about that. But.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you got the reach for it. Not a bite, but you could definitely swipe at him.
Are you a black bear? What kind of bear?
Brown?
Brown bear.
All right, whatever. Y'all know where I'm at.
Yeah. You're fine. I'm going to give it to you. Oh, that'll hit. Dude's not looking good.
Nice.
Definitely bleeding, wounded. Don't you get 2 attacks?
One's a bite, one's a slash.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't bite, so I'll give you 2 claw attacks.
All right.
Interchange them.
6.
That'll also hit. Y'all are doing some work on that one. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good right there.
With that, it's this girl's turn over here, and she disappears off the map. With that, it's this dude's turn. It's going to run down here. Head this way. And with that, it is Cal's turn.
We'll try to stab the Abomination.
All right.
I don't know if this will hit. So 13.
13 will miss.
Okay. And then I will have my defender do it. He's going to miss as well.
All righty. That it is the Were-Tiger's turn. is going to run straight at this dude over here and make a leaping pounce attack over here. For 10 points there. This is going to make a con save. Oh, 20 save makes it, so Gustav is still charmed. And with that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
Does Monty give me advantage from here, or do I need to step down?
No, you're good. You got it.
Swing away. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 more points of damage.
We're doing some damage on that dude.
And bonus action, I trade places with my Echo. And I step around the corner and I eyeball this lady up here with my sword out and ready.
You notice she has a dagger in hand, tip in her fingers almost as if she's ready to throw it.
Fucking shit.
But she does not. She didn't, but you notice, doesn't seem to be purely a commoner.
That's my turn.
All right, with that, it's this dude's turn up here. Who's going to take his little swipes at the tabaxi in front of him. This little tabaxi's turn down here. He's going to take his little swipes on the abomination as well. And that is Monty's turn.
All right, I am going to hit the abomination twice. My quarterstaff. Nope. Yep.
There it is.
7.
7. And I would have heard that guy say something to Yastava about trying to get back what's theirs, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing that the one said to you, but it had no effect on you.
Yeah. And then seeing Yastava bypass all these people he's been hitting, I could infer that he might be coming after me. Or is that stretching it?
Make an intelligence check.
Not great.
Oh, yeah, you're smart enough to put pieces together.
Right. Well, then I'm going to yell at Yastava and tell him that this lady, my screen's frozen up so I can't click on anything. Tell him that this lady that's over here next to Dieter's amulet, Dieter's Echo, took the thing from me.
Make a deception check. And Gustavo, you make an insight check.
Okay.
Oh, good.
You believe him. You think the girl is taking it.
This lady right here?
Yep. And with that, it's your turn.
I say that counted for a whole bonus action for me, huh?
Yeah, that'd be quite a bit.
I'm gonna back out and refresh this whole thing since it's frozen.
Okay.
I am running 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to swing at her as I jump on top of her.
Okay.
So I'm going to swing and then try to
Serial
bonus
crusher.
action, steal some shit from her.
That's a crit. There we go. Oh.
So 23.
Oh. And you're landing on top of her?
Yep. I want to
How much
search
do
her
you
body.
weigh?
I'm searching her body for the ruin.
How much do you weigh?
It's like 500. What do I weigh? I got it in my character sheet. Hold on. 290 pounds.
Roll 2d6. Bludgeoning, just your weight coming down on top of her. She is on I'm talking about the actual edge of her life as you just land on top of her. She is on the ground, prone, just bloody and beaten. I mean, you did some damage on her between the hit and the weight of just crashing down her. She's probably got some broken bones, bruises, bleeding as you were rummaging through her. Whatever you can find. You do find, I will say you find 5 gold pieces as well as another hidden dagger, but you're not able to find the amulet. And she is on her, I'm talking about like barely conscious.
I'm taking all her gold.
That is this little apprentice wizard's turn. He's going to come up. He's going to fire off a little firebolt at this dude at the top. Mage will step up.
Did he make a con save for his damage that he took?
Oh, is that the one that
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one concentrating.
Oh, he fails it. Gustavo is no longer charmed.
Oh, that's huge. Because I was about to have to go after Monty because I didn't find what I was looking for.
I felt like the big guy probably took it from her when she was close by.
Mage steps up and shoots off 3 magic missiles and destroys this dude. He is now dead. Oh, oops. All right, with that, it's the Abomination's turn, who is not looking good at all at this point. He's going to look. Let's see, 15-foot cone. Everyone in this area, so Ted, Monty, and the Tabaxi will all, let's see, was it make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and so all 3 of y'all failed. So y'all are all now frightened by the Abomination.
Okay.
You have to run away.
Yeah, you'll have to run away from him on y'all's turns.
That didn't do any damage, though, does it?
No.
Okay.
And that it's this girl's turn who's now prone with Yastava standing above her. She is going to take her little dagger and just try to stab up at him with disadvantage because she's prone on her back and lifeless. So at disadvantage, it's a 15.
15 dismisses.
Misses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, crit he rolled.
Because it was disadvantage. With that, it's Ted's turn, who's frightened at the moment.
We just have to run away.
Run away.
Yeah, you got to run away and even take the dash action to run away.
Okay.
So double speed, run away.
And then make a wisdom saving throw at the end.
If you're out of sight.
If he rounds the corner, he'll be out of sight.
Dude, took out 3 of our fighters.
Let's see.
And so you can make a wisdom saving throw to save.
That's Brownberry wisdom. 16.
You save, so you're no longer frightened.
Yeah.
And with that, it will be Cal's turn.
I might have had to go further.
I'm just gonna point at a rock on the road and cast catapult.
There are plenty of rocks on the road.
I'm gonna attempt to throw the rock and catapult it at the abomination. He's got to roll a dexterity saving throw, and he's got to beat a 13.
Got to beat a 13
Mhm.
on a dex save. It's 15.
No, he'll save.
Does he take any damage, like half damage or anything?
Nah. And then I'll command my creature to bite. That'll be a 24.
That'll hit.
4 plus 2. 6 points of piercing damage.
I mean, seriously, this guy's not looking good.
I'm done.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm done.
Then it'll be the were-tiger's turn. It's going to step up and finish off this little Yom-T girl. So she's now dead. And with that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
Dieter is going to round the corner, running back the other way. And then he's going to turn and see the big snake thing still swinging. And do I still have advantage because of Monty or no?
He's frightened, so no.
10.
But you have advantage for other people there.
Okay.
This dude's surrounded by your allies. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you have advantage.
Doesn't help. It's a 9.
Are you serious?
Yep. I rolled a 5.
But you said you rolled a 10.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and a 4. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
still a 9.
Okay, never mind then.
Yep. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, what to do? I guess I'm going to keep rotating around behind the party members now, just to try and stay out of range. And yeah, that's my turn. Actually, you said bonus action to take a potion. I'll take a potion.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2.
And with that, it'll be Monty's turn.
All right. If I got up on the roof, would I be unable to see that guy?
You would have to move off the edge of the roof to break eyesight.
Oh, okay.
You know, so like if you get up on the roof, you're gonna have to head more towards the center to not see
Yeah,
him.
I'm just trying to cheese it so I could get up there and punch that guy.
So you can make a wisdom save to try to be free of the fear.
All right.
And you're no longer feared either.
Is that a? I guess that's probably a dash to get there. 1, 2.
Yeah, technically you're supposed to dash.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's my turn. As a bonus action, I'll pet Ted.
Yeah, he's a back leg and start kicking.
All right, with that, it is Yastava's turn.
I will attack the abomination in a rage, a
Okay.
reckless attack. So advantage 23. 8 points of slashing.
It's barely standing at this point.
My movement. find a way to get advantage on this guy, but I don't know how to do it. Bonus action, take a potion.
Okay.
No, I tell you what, I'm not gonna do that. Moving down here.
Okay. Well, you can still take a potion as a bonus action, right?
That's fine. I don't need to.
Okay.
I'm going right here.
All right. So apprentice wizard dude is gonna step up and take a little firebolt shot at the abomination, which will hit. And then the mage is gonna step up as well. Here. Take a little firebolt shot as well, which will miss. This little tabaxi dude. Take his 2 little short swords. With that, it is the abomination's turn. He's going to run. So I believe
I saved my bonus action, and I have 15.
just about everybody should get an opportunity attack on him there.
Yep.
Even the goat.
The goat's the only one that will not.
He's just been chewing grass and watching this whole time.
I miss.
Cal,
21.
that'll hit.
And then a crit by my steel defender.
All right, damage for both.
All right, the damage for Cal, the 21 was, so let's see, 4 plus 2, 6 points of piercing. And then 8 plus 2, so was it 20? Or
20 points of damage for the defender.
18 points of piercing damage.
18.
So total of
So-
24 points of piercing from them two.
As he turns to run and everybody swings and takes their shots at him, y'all strike him down dead as he falls face down into the street, not moving. Pure Blood's dead. It is Ted's turn, and at this point, there's only one enemy left standing up on the edge of this roof up here.
It's not going to be much good there. Let me measure this first. Come out to here. Can I drop bear form and turn into? Just assume I do. We don't have to do that whole switcheroo. So the spike growth is gone.
Okay.
I'll drop anyway. Where am I at? Back to Ted. Make sure this is. Shoot. What?
First of all, how do you stop the arrows and change direction like that?
How do you make a waypoint?
You can right click on it while you're holding down the left click, the left
I
mouse
did not
button.
know that. That's crazy.
All right. I'm gonna cast fairy fire on the green guy.
Okay.
If I guess I can. Far enough away to see him. I mean, going
Yeah,
up.
you can see him.
Up. Okay.
So it gives everybody advantage on him. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
All right. Well, with that, it will be Cal's turn.
Okay. I will throw my spear. 18 plus 6, 24.
That'll hit.
2 plus 4, 6 points of piercing.
Yeah, this guy's not looking good either. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Where Tiger's going to run and jump up here. And make a claw attack. 19. Oh. And with that is Dieter's turn. And this guy looks like if you just blew on him hard, he would fall off the edge.
Yeah. Dieter's echo is going to float its way up to right beside him.
Yep.
And swing with advantage. Well, already has advantage anyway. Or 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, I get to reroll both of those ones. I like rerolling ones and twos. 8 points of damage.
And with that, he is dead as well. As your echo strikes him down, his body falls off the edge and limp on the street below.
Oh boy.
Dieter
So much
blows
for
him to
saving
death.
prostitutes, boys.
And with that, y'all are out of combat.
Yeah, that was kind of your version of Drew saving the vampire.
Hey, it only almost killed 2 of us.
I would say there was twice as many people who could have been a part of this combat as well.
Yeah, we'd be doing this till 5 in the morning.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped adding them.
That was a good number.
Well, the intent was I was trying to introduce more factions all in one quick battle, so y'all can see some other people involved in this story. But I was like, that was enough. That was enough.
Yeah, we got the RT, the Red Wizard.
We got what? We got 3 factions there.
There was some ghost halflings up here and a bugbear.
Yeah.
An elephant.
Yeah.
Can we go turn this thing in yet?
Have you what?
Luke, the big Yanti guy.
I said we need to go turn this thing in. Didn't the Harpers the people that we're turning it into? Let's go talk to the Harper Wizard and see if he can't help us out.
Well, I'll let y'all go talk to him. I'm headed to bed.
Yeah, as I say, it's probably a good time to wrap up.
Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock. Huh?
Oh
Yeah. I know.
We might, yeah.
Y'all are now level 4.
Sweet.
Yay!
Like now, or when we take a long rest now?
Y'all are now level 4.
Or do I just get my new hit points added to my total that I currently have?
Yes, y'all can all add your hit die roll to your current health.
See y'all.
Oh, yeah.
See you, man.
Okay.
I know what my hit die roll is.
D12. You're a barbarian. D12.
Yeah, D12.
Plus your constitution.
Yeah, modifier.
Modifier. So it's a D.
Oh, I get a ability score increase. I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
you know
think
what? I
about
don't know
this.
if I've been adding. Man,
You know, been adding your con mod?
Yeah,
I don't think I have.
Hey, 14. I'll take it.
nice.
That was a max roll for me.
Wait, what? That's not a no. You rolled a d20.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're
D12.
D12.
10.
I did not expect Gustavo to take as much damage as he did in those like first 2 rounds.
Well, I was already down 10 hit points from the previous engagement.
Yeah.
I've been
Well, I thought
sniping on
not being rested might help balance it out some, but I go, you took a couple of hits and like a crit early on. I was like, ah, shit.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
You got me down to 11. I was getting nervous.
Yeah,
You
you
got me down to
like
6. You got me down to 6.
yeah, you got hit with that freaking poison bow
Yeah.
or arrow from up top that did some damage.
6 of the same. Maybe I need to go check out that bow and arrow up there.
Hey.
I really, when you rounded the corner and saw the lady with the knife, I was this close to telling you pick evens or odds and roll a D100.
I was picturing the Indiana Jones where he runs around the corner and then runs back around the corner.
It was literally, I was this close to just being like, roll a D100, evens or odds. Let's see what happens.
That would have been fun.
I got to start rolling better on my hit dice.
I got my entire, D8 plus 2.
You did. Nice.
I rolled a 7 out of 10, so I got 10 points. 10 out of 13 possible.
Yeah, we'll end there for tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh, which ability score do I want?
Not only did y'all hit level 4 tonight, y'all got halfway to level 5.
Oh, that's what I need. I need more attacks.
Yeah, y'all made it almost halfway to level 5.
Nice. It was a lot of fighting.
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
Yeah. Before we went to the jungle, I just wanted to introduce a couple of people there. Like the Yonti and the Red Wizards were the 2 main ones that I just wanted you to be aware out there.
Yeah, that could you were being super generous with that fireball. First one.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I didn't want to kill you. I was meaning this more to be introducing other characters who are involved here.
You could have gotten me with that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I could have wiped y'all with those 2 Red Wizards.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why the Harpers were there as well, to make sure if the Red Wizards got too dangerous, they could take them out, which they did.
I'm going to be taking Pull on Master for this level.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I'm just going to be taking another spell slot. Would it be a level 3, I believe?
So yeah, tonight really was I wanted to do more of the exposition up front of kind of what y'all saw there and set the stage for that down in the tunnel. And then introduce those enemies as y'all made y'all's way back to Sir Alistair Bowl. So next session we'll pick up with meeting Alistair Bowl and kind of the final art.
Cool. It'll be fun, though. I think if we got in a conversation tonight, we'd be here till 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're not doing it tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Opportunity attack when they enter your reach?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be freaking sick with that.
But yeah, I can take that spell now.
What spell did you take?
I'm probably going to take Conjure Animal.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm gonna have to look.
That's why we need more people on the board.
Yes.
I think I'll let you know, but
Oh, it's fine. I was just curious.
yeah.
Well, you're a druid. You get all the spells at any rest.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So you can.
Yeah, you can interchange them
You can
after
change it
each
every day.
long rest.
Well, I've done it before, but
There's a lot of death down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead people in the street.
yeah.
A lot of dead people in the street, man.
Where's the cops when you need them?
Y'all are outside the city walls. That's why I made sure this fight took place outside the city walls.
I know how many I killed 2 commoners right off the hoof.
That's right, you did. I'm sorry, you lose XP.
Your alignment changed.
I was taking my best stab at it. I didn't know.
No, you're good, man. I go literally out of everybody on this map, there was only 3. No, I'm sorry, there was 4 non-actual combatants, of what I had ready. And Monty picked one of those 4 to talk to and do an insight check on. Like literally, if you were to ask the person next to the person you asked, that was actually an assassin in disguise. But
That's fine. All right.
We got trapped in the alley with some hookers.
Yeah, like hookers.